The Marlon situation is bad.
Where you at,
So he
Berto?
sits there and he holds like this. When I'm touching his hand, he kind of pulled it out a little bit like this. I was like, in what, bro? Like, of course I'm not gonna do that because, bro, one, I'm done for it.
Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Don't tell me chill, brother. I could understand it. Going outside into bad neighborhoods with chains on and saying, yeah, I got no security, I'm in this hood. Yeah, bro, God forbid somebody wants to go get brunch with a vibe and you got in your face putting the camera in you in her face. Like, what the
It just seems like nowadays, to be a streamer, you have to deal with the most annoying fan base online. Whether that is with people consistently asking you to change who you actually are so they can fit an ideal version, people over here trying to manipulate what you actually say, or even instances like this where they might pretend to be fans to pull up on you and either force you into a collab or just annoy you when you are trying to live your daily life. And this happens way too often nowadays. I want to break down this Marlon situation where it just shows how these fans can get out of control. But you know, in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning with who even are these people and how do we get here in the first place?
London has become, that's just what it is. I'm not saying it because I'm from outside. The people who live here literally texted me and was like, bro, that's what I've been telling people. London is, and it is, bro. Like, it's become, there's certain people in this country and that's just like full on straight up trying to act tough.
For anyone who is unaware, this is MAR3LG, better known as Marlin, who is a pretty popular streamer who got a lot of fame towards the end of last year. He's known for doing a bunch of IRLs, some desktops, and even notably being homeless for a while trying to pursue his content creation career. And most recently was invited to the Sidemen charity match, which is hosted in London. So of course, him and a bunch of other content creators had went down to London for a while to have not only some fun in that charity match, but also just have fun around London, streaming, doing a bunch of outrageous things. But for Marlon, mostly all he was doing was filming podcasts, having pottery lessons, and just walking around London, seemingly having a good time and enjoying himself on and off stream based on the stuff that was being posted on his social medias. But randomly, he made a tweet talking about a bad experience he had while just enjoying being in London, went out to get food at a chicken shop here in London just now. Almost turned into a 4v1. Again, a bunch of weirdos here.
I mean, this is bad, and we're gonna give criticism to, you know, obviously the people that even approached Marlon in this situation, but I think we just need to actually have a bigger conversation about streamers, content creators, artists, just anybody that is influential and has a lot of followers and money at that. Y'all really might just be at the point where you just can't do regular shit anymore. We just reacted to the Ice Spice situation. You know, she's sitting there chilling, her by herself with another woman in a McDonald's, and she got assaulted. And now we have Marlon, you know, trying to just have a date one-on-one with, you know, him and his girl or whatever. And people are approaching them and being weird and shit. And it's like, of course, 100% the people doing that are weird. And we are not, I'm not saying by any means that that's okay. That's weird. And those guys are losers. And, you know, we could talk about that. We will talk about that. But it's like, y'all might just be at the phase in y'all lives where you just can't do regular shit anymore, bro. You know? You don't work so hard to get clout and fame and do all these things. Now you literally can't just walk out in public, bro. Like, you dead ass gonna have to rent the whole spot out, spend the extra money to rent the whole spot out so you can have some privacy, or you need to fucking send your Uber driver or assistant or something. Because for y'all to just be sitting there chilling and then, you know, have regular people coming up to you, you would hope that they're just gonna be cool, but there's a lot of weirdos out there.
weirdo?
Facts.
One of the worst experiences I've had with someone. Weird place. Now, this was tweeted out with no context and just this tweet as a reference to the entire situation that happened. So it just left a lot of things up to speculation.
I wish people understand that people they see online are human beings. And this is a fact. And that's why, you know, I definitely want to shed light on that. But the reality is, I've been doing this internet shit for so long, and I've just seen how weird and crazy people are. I'm not gonna lie, I'm at the point where I'm just gonna take it upon myself and be like, I gotta go the extra mile to not end up in these type of situations, because niggas are weird, bro. I know there's a lot of people that aren't, but there's a lot that are. And you can't just tell by face value. You walking around doing your thing, somebody comes up to you, you want to assume and hope that they're going to be cool, but I mean, fuck. All it takes is one bad interaction and now you fucking squabbling with a stranger. You know what I mean?
As to how this all went down in the first place. And this tweet got a lot of traction, not sitting around.
And Lord knows I'd crash. That's what I'm saying. Like, I promise y'all, I am not Mr. Tough Guy. Like, I'm not over here pressing niggas and getting in people's faces. Like, bro, I'm super humble. I'm super cool. Like, I talk to anybody. Like, I love talking to y'all. Anytime anybody comes up to me in public, it's like, yo, where you at, Berto? Like, bro, that makes my day. That is like my favorite thing ever. But my nigga, some of the stuff that I see online, like some of the shit that I see happen to other people online, I'm like, Lord, please don't put me in that situation. Please don't put me in that situation, because I want to sit here and promote and say that I would stay super calm and I wouldn't do anything stupid. But my nigga, like, I just be thinking to myself, like, I don't know the level of disrespect and the level of weirdo shit that niggas be doing. I don't know if I could handle that. Like, I might actually flash. I might actually see fucking red on some shit. Like, nigga, again, and that's why I just be like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for keeping me out of those type of situations. And I go above and beyond to make sure shit like that don't even happen to me. Because, you know, boy, I'm not even trying to be on that.
15 million views currently on Twitter, and left a lot of people wondering what this interaction was in the first place that would have Marlon tweet this out randomly. And so the person that had this interaction with Marlon decided to post a video and basically expose himself.
Marlon. Look at this guy in a fucking shiesty. And we know he hot as hell in that shit, because this nigga Marlon got a sleeveless shirt on. Like, bro, what are you doing?
I see you shining.
Yeah, bro. See, this is the type of shit I'm telling you. I can't. You out there with your girl, a nigga come up to you, recording you, camera in your face, and then he's putting his hand out like this at your girl's cheeks. Nigga, what? I'm flashing, bro. I'm fucking flashing. I'm flashing bad. Yo, shout out to Marlon though, cause he's look like he's keeping it super cool. He's doing what he's supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. Remain calm. But nigga, what? I'm out here with my vibe and you over here, nigga, what? Yeah, when I say I'm flashing, it's pretty much the same as crashing. Same shit. Nigga, what?
Hey, do this thing, man. Yo, chill out, bro. Chill,
Camera in his face.
What are you doing?
Chill. Relax.
Don't tell me chill, brother.
Don't tell me, nigga.
Don't tell me chill, bro. Hey. Marlon, what you doing, fam?
Easy, bro. Chill.
Oh
Relax.
God, putting cameras in Shorty's face.
Relax.
Now, for YouTube's sake, what I'm about to say is obviously just a joke. I am not bullying anybody, but the guy filming this right now is a complete loser. There is no way you came up to Marlon while he is with someone else just trying to get food to put a camera in his face and point at him, and then you're gonna call him the nerd. Not only is this dude a loser, but he is also a creep. I probably blurred it for the video, but he put the camera up to this girl's and started pretend grabbing it as if he was grabbing it through the camera. Now, I shouldn't have to tell you why this dude is a complete lame and why that's very unnecessary. And the fact that he was posting this to try and flex on Marlon and call him a nerd when he did a bunch of nothing but make himself look like a clown to the rest of the internet is outlandish to me, because I don't know how he thought anybody would actually be on his side. And before Marlon ended up giving his own response on stream, a bunch of other streamers were reacting to the situation and basically having the exact same opinion that this guy is just a clout chaser.
I've heard a lot about, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look, I ain't even trying to, this is from, I've never been to London, but from what I've heard, I always hear, and I ain't gonna lie, I be hearing bad experiences about niggas that go to London gang. Every time I've heard so many bad experiences when niggas go out to London gang, just niggas try to act out and be hooligans and shit. The fuck is y'all doing, gang? Is it one of them things, cause like, niggas can't tote, they gotta like overemphasize?
That's what I was just about to say that. I was like, it's probably cause niggas can't have heat in London. The pew-pews, they don't have that in London. So niggas don't know how to get their shit off. They just like, all right, let me just be weird with cameras and knives and shit.
It's like little nigga syndrome, little man syndrome. Yeah. They gotta big up, so like niggas don't make them feel like they pussy or some shit to show niggas that they not pussy or whatnot. So they gotta OD. Yo, gang, you're not funny, you're not cool, gang, you're just annoying. This is not funny, gang. Fanned out, cuz. Fanned out. Gang, you just love fanned out. You try to get a clip.
So loot, like, bro. It's hard to believe that people act like this, man. But my point exactly. Marlon, shout out to you for keeping your cool, G. But you just can't even be in these type of situations, bro. Like, you making too much money, you got too much motion, bro. You just can't even be walking around sitting, you know. I know you want one-on-one time with your girl, but you gonna have to hire that security, bro. At least. Because nobody should be able to just walk up on you, camera in your face, like making these motions at your girl's cheeks, like, whoa, like, bro. And this be the fucked up situation, because niggas need to keep they cool in situations like this. But at the same time, it puts you in such a weird place where your girl is getting, they violating your girl in front of your face. Your girl looking uncomfortable. Your girl's feeling uncomfortable. Now, just as a man, it's like, what you supposed to do? You supposed to de-escalate this situation. You gotta defuse this. What's going on? And now I'm crazy when I put my paws on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's really one of them things where the best method is don't even put yourself in a position to fuck up like this or to be fucked up like this. Because now when you in the moment, you got to flash. Shit, you know, you don't got to flash, but I'm flashing.
You fanned out, gang. You fanned, yo, Marlon, what you do? Yo, you in fucking London. Why you not moving with, if you're not with the board, like, look, where the security at, nigga? This nigga shouldn't even be able to get that close to you. You're not in your territory. You in foreign territory, no security. He isn't live. Now, I know he's not live, and that's what even makes it even worse, because that means you saw the nigga, and you thought to yourself, oh, shit, yo, now is my time to shine. Let me get a clip. Let me try to go viral. Let me try to make him act out of body and make him go viral. Like,
the worst part about all of this is this guy was going around making it seem like he was a big dog, like he was really pressing somebody crazy, when in fact, all he is doing is pressing Marlon. Not only is Marlon not really in any controversies or any drama that would be wild enough to have somebody come up to him and do this, he was just sitting there chilling. And even during his streams when he is in London, he was praising the city, not saying anything bad or not even causing any sort of attention that would make somebody want to come up from London to show him that he's a big dog or that he's really somebody or that he's doing this and that. Like, there was no real reason for him to do this in the first place, and the way that he went about actually doing it in the situation that he actually did it, again, just makes him look like a lame. And what makes it even funnier is after posting this video on his Snapchat, which is crazy because we are too old to be using Snapchat, especially at his probably like 20+ year old age, he decided to post something else trying to flex that he really did something to Marlon. Apparently gotta adapt to the culture anywhere I go. Hashtag roadman. Hashtag
Hashtag Roadman. Show. Bro, real life.
Weirdo.
Crazy.
Like in it, bruv. The mandem said, let's do a drill. You can't even make up how corny all of that sounds based off what he did. He pulled up to a streamer.
He not just thinking for him, you know what I'm saying? He thinking for him and the woman he with, you feel me? Like, he gotta protect both of them, gang. Like, it's not just about Marlon. It's not just about getting embarrassed on the internet or like, oh, it's a video and niggas trying to da-da-da-da. Like, nah, he gotta think for both of them, you feel me? Because his reaction is gonna determine his reaction, the other nigga reaction to both of them. He not just gonna do something to bro, he gonna do something to her too. You think if he just went like this to his girl, nigga, like if that's his girl, I don't know if that's his girl or that's his girl. Yeah, if he did this to his girl, nigga, come on, gang, nigga, they the type of niggas do something to Marlon and then try to do some freaky, like some weird shit.
That's a good point. And again, I don't know how I'd act in this situation. I'd like to hope, because what I would tell y'all to do is keep your cool and, you know, de-escalate the situation best way possible without violence. That's what I would advise anybody to do. But I just also hope that God never put me in no situation like that, boy. Because,
To her, some shit to her, like, you never know, fool. Like, these
Appreciate
niggas
the follow,
really be
man.
weird,
Welcome to
man.
Where You At
If a
family.
nigga got this much courage and he this bold to motherfucking do this in a video, nigga, come on, gang, these niggas don't give a fuck.
Safe to say that everybody on the internet was on Marlon's side and understanding with his reaction for the fact that he obviously couldn't sit here and try to put hands on the guy because that was going to end up going nowhere well. But people wanted to hear from the actual source. They wanted to hear what Marlon had to say and not just from this video or other streamers' reactions. So eventually, the very next day, actually, Marlon got on stream and tried to describe and explain the entire situation in more depth because it was apparently a lot worse from his perspective than what was shown on that short video.
We're in this chicken shop, okay? I'm ordering food, simple as that. I'm sitting down, we haven't got our food yet. It took about 15-20 minutes. There's no one in there, dead, okay? Walking in, walking out, walking in, walking out. I came in, people like took pictures.
yo, Berto, do some yoga to control your emotions. Bro, I don't have a problem with my emotions. I'll be calm, I'll be chilling. It honestly takes a lot to get me out of my emotions. And this is one of those things that might, like, you over here doing this to my girl, like, I don't, yeah, like that might actually get me out of my emotions. I'm not gonna lie.
From me because they see my blonde hair now, whatever, right? Why don't you wear a hoodie? Because I was 30 seconds away. I just want to go down and grab some food. Simple as that. 3 guys come in. This is like 1 a.m. First guy comes in, normal, whatever. Second guy comes in, doesn't say a word. The first guy says, oh, yo, isn't that Marlon, yeah? Like, whatever. So I was like, yo, what's good, bro? Whatever. I was like, yo, what's good with that? Daps up, everything. Like, all good. Second one kind of just looks at me, just stands there. I was like, okay, bet, whatever. Like, a little weird energy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big energy guy, so I feel it. Third guy walks in, full ski mask on, all the way up here, all the way down, full hoodie on, puffer jacket. Swear on my life, I just look at him like this, because he walks in. He goes, fuck off, that's not Marlon, yeah, that's not Marlon. Like a little fucking fan. So I just look at him, because he was just moving weird. He was just like, don't.
I'm laughing at the accent. That's not Marlon, yeah? Yeah, it's not Marlon. Fuck off, fam. That ain't Marlon, in it?
Come at me looking at me saying, that's not Marlon, bro. That's what he did before even filming in the camera. That's not Marlon, in my face. Like, that's not Marlon. And I'm just not fucking with the energy, bro. It's like 12 a.m. I'm like, I ain't got no sleep. I'm jet lagged. Not to blame that, but I'm just off it, bro. I'm just like, yo, what's good? Like, and y'all know me. I'm always nice to everybody that comes up to me. It doesn't matter if they drag me down, whatever. Like, y'all know I've never, ever been rude to anyone. Literally anyone. I'm like, you can never find a clip off stream, on stream. I've never been not nice to anyone, ever, right?
The fact that before the guy that started recording, there were multiple other people that came up to Marlon being completely fine. It's probably why he was actually so chill at first, even when the guy was being weird or rude in that video. He assumed he might try to get his little clip off, but never go to the extent that he actually thought. And even the people that came back before him that were giving weird energy were all acting like a bunch of fans. I don't understand how you can sit here and see somebody being completely normal, not doing anything, not interrupting with you, not even disrespecting the place that you live, and still want to come up here and make an entire scene to try and be some big man in the internet's eyes, because you're not going to be one in his eyes. So it doesn't make any sense where they're trying to get this validation from. But what made it 10 times worse is Marlon revealed some stuff that happened that wasn't shown in that video because it was all pointed at just him and the guy actually recording.
So he pulls out his camera, he goes, like a selfie thing. Yo, that's Marlon, yeah? That's Marlon. I just go, you can see in the video, I go, yo, what's good, bro? Like, not really smiling, nothing like that. I just go, yo, what's good, bro? Like that, right? Whatever. What happened was, his guy didn't really say a word. He points the camera in my face like this, and the guy's in the back. You can't see him. He has a black puffer on, not the first one, the second one. He holds a knife like this. He was holding a knife like this in his puffer jacket.
Whoa. Hell no, bro. What?
Like this, showing me like something is funny when I touch his hand. So I touch and I go, chill out. So I wanted to get up and be like, yo, relax, bro. So I took this, so he holds a knife like this in the back the whole time. Just looking at me, not even ordering food, standing next to the food like this and holding it like this. So for the people who sits there and says, by the way, oh, I would have done something, whatever it is, my blood was boiling. Boiling. He was up in my face. I could feel my blood boiling, bro. Like literally boiling. You don't think I want to get up there and grab him like this and fucking, come on, bro. But like what? Like my shit was, it made it look like I was calm. Some people was like, bro, no, you handled that well, whatever it is. No, I didn't handle it well because I was boiling hot. I probably did the right decision by not doing anything because I'm the bigger man at the end of the day. But of course I wanted to do something. That's just a natural reaction of someone up in your face, close and personal.
It's understandable for somebody in that situation to want to get up and actually do something to not only defend himself, but defend his girl that he's with. But if somebody is in the background, mind you, 3 other people, not just one other person, not just...
It's those aren't good optics. You gotta... And that's part of being a man, bro. Shout out to Marlon, bro. Shout out to Marlon. Despite all the shit that I just said, the reality is, like, what Marlon did was the best thing to do. Remain calm, de-escalate the situation the best way possible. If them niggas walked away thinking, oh, we pressed Marlon, yeah, we're so tough. That was the best outcome because at the end of the day, nobody got hurt. Nobody got, no altercations happened. And if it was 4 against 1, and you also got to try to fend for your girl too, and one of them's flashing a weapon. Yeah, it might not feel like the tough guy thing to do, but it was the smartest option. Definitely the smartest option.
2 other people, it would be 4 people against 1 guy. And then you also see that one of them has a weapon. The smartest thing to do is what Marlon did. And regardless if he feels like
that's just assuming that he was the only one with a weapon. That's assuming he was the only one with a weapon. They all could have been holding some shit. And at that point, what are we doing?
Mad he didn't handle it the right way is all irrelevant because he definitely did the right thing. He was still staying calm the entire time of what he was speaking and saying to the guy, and he was just trying to sit there and defuse the situation as peacefully as possible because there's no reason you should have to get up and get whooped by 4.
I will say though, anybody watching this that's a man, young man, this is proof and evidence that at some point in your life, you need to learn some level of martial arts and you need to learn how to carry and handle arms. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like that's just something that every man at some point need to kind of add to their arsenal. I'm not saying you need to be Jackie Chan in this bitch, John Wick in this bitch, but just so you got something, bro. Again, it's not about trying to be the baddest dude in the room, Mr. Tough Guy. No, that's not what it's about. But just the fact that at least you know, like, if I end up in a weird situation, I got a fighting chance to protect myself and the people that I say I love. Real shit.
Different people just to have some type of win.
Handle and carry what? I said arms, but if you know, you know. I don't know the TOS on pew-pews.
For the internet, because at the end of the day, regardless of what he did or what he didn't do, the internet was still going to clown him, and he would have just been sitting there, probably got himself hurt for no reason because no one was going to help him. I'm assuming he wasn't looking at his girl to help him. He wasn't going to be looking at the employees at the place he was getting food from to help him. Even if he did do something, he would have just got fake internet brownie points that amount to absolutely nothing.
Of course I'm not gonna do that because, bro, 1 stab and I'm done for. Bro. No charity match, no training, no nothing. And it's not worth it, And then, like, at the same time, if I done anything and he does that and they just run off, who's gonna stop him? What, the people that works in the kebab shop? That's who's gonna stop him? Of course not. So he puts the camera down and then he kind of keeps going towards me, and I stand up, right? I stand up. What am I supposed to do? So I stand up. And then his man comes in like between and goes low, like, it's not worth it. So the man, the guy who
mind you, niggas are just sitting down trying to eat chicken. Like, you came up to them. What are you talking about? It's not worth it. Of course it's not worth it. What are y'all doing?
Who came up to me, he steps out, and then one friend was like, it's not worth it. And he actually apologizes. He goes like, I'm sorry about that, bro, whatever. I was like, not the one with the knife, the third one, right? I'm like, it's whatever, bro, right? It doesn't end there. So I sit in the chicken shop, I wait for my food, they get their food, and I sit there and I eat, and I honestly couldn't eat a single thing because you gotta understand, I'm sitting there worried that anything's gonna happen in any second, split second. So they all go out, and guess what? They stand outside the chicken shop by their car for about probably like 20 minutes. Just waiting. The guy with the ski mask on tried to act tough and wanted to like act like he was going in again, and his man had tried to hold him back. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you're a kid. You're literally a kid. Like, that's embarrassing. So I do the right thing. I sit there and I just wait. I was like 20, 30 minutes later, they leave, and I just didn't even eat my food. I went up to my hotel, and I just sat down, and I was just like, I made that tweet.
I don't know what brand of human they're making in the UK, but if this is their representation, especially for how you're going to act to somebody with some clout or somebody that has any type of fame, it's definitely not looking good.
You know, like, street shit is just cooked nowadays, because I'll tell you this right now, any real street nigga, anybody, like, because these guys are street niggas, right? They think they're tough. They think they're cool. That whole interaction was them being cool street guys. Oh, yeah, we press. Like, nobody, no real street dude would think this is cool. So, one or two things. Either the streets are dead and these are the bozos that are running the streets, or these niggas are phonies. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was just such a lame interaction, bro. You know, anybody that deals with weapons and any, like, you know what's another rule with when it comes to like weapons and shit? Don't you ever dare flash that shit if you're not about to use it. That's a fact. If you got some shit on you in GTA, why would you ever let somebody know that you got some shit on you to not use it? Because God forbid, let's just play this out in GTA, right? If I got my shit and you got your shit, and I see you pull your shit, but you just pulling it for chit chat and jokes, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do in GTA? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck did you even show me that? Why the fuck did you even show me that? For funsies? No, this is real life. Niggas trying to live the rest of their life, you know, long, healthy lives. So these guys are just corny to the bone.
A lot of people that probably would want to experience what London is like or go there as an influencer, as a content creator.
Obviously in London, they don't carry those, but like the example I would imagine still, you know, resides.
But this is how y'all gonna act for no real reason, and then afterwards try to act tough when all you did was record somebody who was just trying to chill and then wait outside for them for no real reason and fake acting like you're gonna go back in just to do a bunch more nothing. It's pretty sad, and it's unfortunate that one of your friends had to sit there and apologize for you because he even knew you were acting a fool and being a bad representation for not only London but just his friend group and how people act there as a whole. And a big question that came up through all of this was if streamers are famous enough to actually need security, with someone like DDG saying that for a fact they need security because he knows how people are looking at them and they make enough money to hire them on a consistent basis.
Streamers, bro, y'all have to have security. Y'all make way too much fucking money. I feel like as a streamer, I'm the only nigga that move correctly because I also make music as an artist. I know how niggas look at motherfuckers a certain way. Niggas need security, bro. Yeah. Y'all make too much money.
The suggestion of security for content creators and streamers as a whole has been a very big thing that's been going on as streaming has become more mainstream and as a lot more streamers dive into the IRL space. I don't want to make it seem like it was just DDG who was out here suggesting that Marlon gets security, because that would be pretty crazy. It seemed like it was the entire internet saying that now only needs security for when he does streams, but also offline, so more stuff like this does not occur. So we had a response for a lot of those people.
And I said that in the beginning, man. You know, a lot of this shit goes away. Prevention is the best method for a lot of this stuff. You can't be perfect, excuse me. You can't be perfect. There's certain things that you could just never really account for. But y'all multi-millionaires, gang. Y'all multi-millionaires. Just pay the damn security, bro. And if you can't do that, bro, then stay in for the night. Uber eat that shit. Goddamn.
Just so that y'all can understand his point of view of why he not only doesn't do it, but might start doing it moving forward.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely an eye-opener, and it's not fun. Of course, it's not fun. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying you need security 24/7. 100% I agree. I will take that one on the chin. That is my fault. I gotta understand who I am and where I'm at in life right now. Yes, I agree. But I also got a question to the people who said that right now. Please tell me, I'm a human being at the end of the day, bro. Am I not supposed to be able to walk 5?
No. That's where I will hold you accountable there, Marlon. I know you are a human being. That's a fact. But you don't have that luxury anymore, bro. You don't have that luxury anymore. This is what you worked for. This is part of it. You worked for that fame. Now you gotta chill. You gotta chill. No, you cannot just walk 5 feet in front of your crib unless it's a goddamn gated community and the community itself got security. You can't.
Seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, into a chicken shop and eat my fucking chicken and rice.
No.
Am I not?
No. Sorry, bro. Unfortunately, I think where you're at in your career, no. Me, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not walking into places yet and getting mobbed in the streets. That's not my life. Yet. You know, that's the goal. But, you know what I'm saying? Well, the fame's not really the goal, but it just comes with the shit. You know what I'm saying? You work hard, you keep growing in this influencer space. Eventually, you get to a place where you're just known. You know what I'm saying? And you're just at that spot. Like, you're just at that spot. Millions and millions of followers across all platforms. Everything you post goes super viral. Millions and millions of views. Like, you're making millions and millions of dollars. Like, nigga, like, yeah, like, you can't walk around. You can't go to the chicken spot, nigga. You can't.
Am I not supposed to be able to do that? So, you know what, bro? I don't know who I'm apologizing for. I'm not even apologizing. But yes, I agree. I should have security. I should have. But like, come on, are you fucking serious? But at the end of the day, bro, like, you know how I am, chat. Maybe I'm too naive or whatever the word for it is. But I don't care if I'm famous. I don't care if I'm this, that, and the other, bro. Like, the fuck, like, what the fuck, like, the fucking type of world are we living in these days? It's a sad.
The real one, bro. It's sad for sure, but what you gonna do, bro? You gonna just complain and keep putting your life at risk, or you gonna hire that security? And I know he just probably venting right now, but I'm just, you know, putting it out there for everybody else. It's like, you just got to do what you got to do, bro. This comes with the life that you chose.
World, bro. Like, it really, even the shit that happened in Sneeko, like, it's a sad world.
Yeah.
Like, people have so much like hate in their heart. And you know what? It's like, I pray for those people, bro. Like, I really do. I really, really, really do. Because you know what? That means that they've probably gone through some shit or going through something and is very insecure that they cannot talk about it having done. And you know what, bro? God bless them. Like, I truly, truly ask God to heal them, bro, from whatever trauma that is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's understandable where a lot of people on the internet are coming from, saying that Marlon should definitely.
I mean, take Marlon. You know, I'm with you. I agree with you. I definitely feel like that is true. But at the end of the day, bro, them niggas be crashing. Them niggas are willing to risk it all. And what, you gon' like you gonna do it to prove a point? You gonna not have security to prove your point that, like, oh, I wanna be able to go to a chicken shop? Like, bro, it's not worth it, gang.
Y'all streamers flexing no security is lame as that shit lame as hell. Why the fuck should we have to spend thousands of dollars on security?
All right, so now this take's gonna piss me off, Silky. What do you mean? Well, I mean, I just got done breaking it down. I'm just let him talk. I ain't gotta repeat myself. Spend the fucking money, man. Y'all rich as shit. Y'all spend money on cars, chains, clothes, hoes, all the above. Protect yourselves too, then, nigga. What's good, Jazzy? Welcome to the stream. Jazzy Jazz.
To go get something to eat, my nigga. How we flexing no security, nigga? I could understand if niggas is going outside into bad neighborhoods with chains on and saying, yeah, I got no security, I'm in this hood. Yeah, bro. God forbid somebody wants to go get brunch with a vibe and you got niggas pointing in your face, putting the camera in you and her face. Like, what the fuck?
Outside of just a security talk, a lot more things arose from this. Like, what was going to happen to the guy that was out here just posting about this? What was going to happen to his group of friends? And how would the community as a whole, that being Marlon's community, move because they saw how they were disrespecting a content creator they like? And funny enough to say, they were not happy with it, to the point of apparently finding not only out who this guy was, but to the point of getting him fired fired from his job and gloating about it all over Twitter and TikTok.
Hey.
I opened Twitter this morning and I seen some crazy shit in your comm, bro.
What was it?
They were going to war.
Yeah, I know.
Getting people kicked from their jobs.
I know. That's what we do. That's the fuck we do. That's the fuck we do. That's what we do.
Oh, that nigga thought he was so tough. Meanwhile, he's working a regular job. Which also points back to what I said earlier. Either these guys are the new lames that are running the streets or they're fucking frauds. Nigga's working a regular job and then he just lost his job because he was going to be tough for Marlin. So stupid.
My little demons. My little demons.
I know for a fact Marlin's community was able to find out who the guy was, but I don't have any concrete sources to say that he actually got fired or anything, that something actually happened to him. But what I do know for a fact is he started to post on his social media apologizing for what he did to Marlin, even having a video drop because he was sorry for what he did. So most likely something in his personal life was disrupted, because there's no way you type up an apology saying this.
Everything else I can accept. I can accept my wrongdoings, but when you're lying saying people had knives, I can't accept it. Because it's a big problem in the UK. I've seen this. You see what's happening in the news every day, and the lying saying people are holding knives doing this and
Is this him?
no, that's what I can't accept. But yeah, I apologize for everything else with my whole heart.
I've seen the clip going around.
Such a fucking loser, dude. Such a loser.
And I'm taking this moment to address it properly. I wholeheartedly understand that what I did was out of line. I approached Marlon in a way I shouldn't have, and I take full responsibility for that. It's not an excuse, but I was heavily intoxicated. I understand by my appearance at the time with a mask on my face that it wasn't a good impression at all and probably made them feel very unsafe. I also want to sincerely apologize to his girlfriend. You didn't deserve to be put in that position or made uncomfortable.
You pointed at her and went like this, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit. On some real shit, I feel like people keep leaning on the intoxicated shit way too much. I've been intoxicated before, and you don't turn into a goddamn idiot. The only way you do stupid shit while you're intoxicated is because you're already stupid. So all the alcohol did was bring more stupid out of you. But every time I've been drunk, I'm still able to think. I'm still able to make conscious decisions. It doesn't just turn your brain off. Yes, it impairs you, like in the sense of like, you're moving a little woozy, you can't see that clearly, but you still think though. You still think though. I hate when people be like, "Oh, I was drunk." Nigga. The drunk don't make you dumb as fuck, nigga. The drunk don't make your brain turn off, bro. You still made that decision consciously. That should be hoed.
Because of my poor actions, and I hope you can forgive me in the foreseeable future. Although Marlon has made claims on his recent stream that I was with people carrying weapons, I would like to address that this is false. This is the last thing me or my friends would ever do.
Good, Master?
Doesn't sound like somebody who's
bro.
actually sorry, and using intoxication as an excuse is pretty wild. This just seems like somebody who definitely faced some repercussions for his actions and is now trying to backtrack to make himself look better, because he had all the time in the world not only not post this video, but also just not do these things in the first place. But just knowing that on the internet people would know what you look like, what your actual social medias are, they could probably find out and do a lot of bad things to him. So I can only imagine what type of day, week, or month this guy might be having, because randomly on Twitter, a bunch of people are calling him out and saying that they're going to do a ton of things to disrupt him because of what he did to Marlon. And honestly, you can't feel bad for the guy because he was a complete lame and weirdo during this entire event and probably deserves a lot of the stuff that's going to come his way. But I do hope that Marlon does start moving a little bit differently. That unfortunately is the case that he has to do, and that he doesn't let this event ruin his entire London trip that he has going on. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to talk about how you feel, the best place to that would be the comment section down below, because the video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like. If you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing.
W video, man. I gave y'all all my thoughts on the situation. I'm excited to hear y'all's, but at the end of the day, y'all just gotta do better, bro. As far as one, preventing yourself from being in these type of situations, and then just being decent human beings to each other, because there's no reason why anybody should be approaching Marlon and thinking that was appropriate interaction. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. My name is Berto, Where You At Berto. Join the Where You At family. Link to that is in the description, so you never miss a live stream reaction on Twitch. Love y'all so much.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.